Hi guys, Mindy Black here, dietitian for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And today we are going to do an easy recipe in my kitchen. And I'm gonna have a guest come join me and help me out. This is AJ Cann.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's AJ Cann, offensive lineman for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Excellent. So AJ, you ready to make some great pudding parfaits?
Yes, first time for everything. This is my first time and I'm excited.
I have confidence in you. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with pouring 2 cups of milk into a large bowl. And so
Okay.
if you have a large measuring cup, you can pour all 2 cups in. If not, you can do 1 cup and 1 cup. But when you do go to pour it, you want to pour it in slowly just so it doesn't splash all over you.
All right.
So we'll pour the milk into the bowl. And once you've got that, we will open up our Jell-O. This is just one way to do this recipe. The great thing about this recipe is it can fluctuate with your flavors. So today we have chocolate Jell-O. We're gonna pour that in slowly. But if you don't like chocolate and you wanted to do vanilla or banana or strawberry, you could absolutely do any of the flavors that you wanted to do. Mix it up. So once you pour the powder in.
Chocolate's not too bad.
I figured you wouldn't mind the chocolate. Once we get that Jell-O powder in there, then you're just gonna take a whisk and whisk it until it starts getting to the consistency that you know Jell-O is. We'll whisk it for about 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll set it aside and do the other layers. And so the layers are where we can absolutely add variety. So today we're gonna do banana in our layers and granola. However, if you or your kids hate bananas, then you could, especially with chocolate, you could do raspberries. You could do sliced strawberries. If y'all did you could do like a banana pudding. So you can do vanilla or banana Jell-O with sliced bananas. And on the top, we could do wafers. So
This
keep
is
whisking.
my first time having because normally I never thought about having like banana pudding with chocolate. I always did vanilla, so that's interesting.
Okay. So we're opening up to new taste buds today. And if we wanted to have this for a snack during the day, we would do it the way that I'm going to show you. However, if you wanted to have it for dessert after dinner or late at night, we could absolutely incorporate some of the vanilla wafers or the Oreos or the fun products that we can talk about near the end. You should be getting close to where it's like a fully mixed up consistency. You don't really see any powder chunks and it's getting a little thicker.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Awesome. So if you think it looks good, then we can actually just set it aside for a moment, and it's just gonna thicken up as we set it aside. It takes about 5 minutes to thicken up total. Okay. You're gonna take one of your bananas and peel your banana. And then take your knife, and we're just gonna make slices of the banana. I like mine probably like 1/4 of an inch thick, but depending on how much you like bananas or how little you like bananas, you can make them really thin if you're not a big banana fan. If you like them a lot, you can make really thick cuts. And I'm just gonna chop 1 banana for now. This pudding makes about 4 servings. So if you're making all the servings, you could chop 2 bananas in there.
Okay.
And then the other thing that we can do right now while we're letting it to set is if you did decide you wanted to do a dessert instead of a snack, midday snack, one of the toppings that you could do would be Oreos. And so especially if you're incorporating your kids to help you out, you can just put Oreos in a Ziploc baggie and you can actually ask them to, you can get a rolling pin and you can roll them out to make crumbles, or you can just ask them to take their anger out and really crunch them up like this. And that way, in the end, you'll have all the crumbles, they'll have a little bit of fun, and that's what we'll put as a topping if you want
I may eat all the Oreos for my kids to get to them, but but I don't mind sharing a few.
my kids got really excited to see Oreos come in the house because you know we don't have those very often around here. They were very, very excited to see what mommy was doing today. So your Jell-O should be pretty thick at this point.
Oh yeah, I just checked this.
Stir it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So do a few more whisks just to thicken up a little bit more, and then we'll be ready to start plating our quick and easy snack. And so what you'll do is you'll take your cup. This could be a mason jar. This can be a glass cup. This can be a plastic cup if you want. I just chose the glass one so you can kind of see through and see what we're doing. But you'll take a spoon and you'll just cover the bottom with your pudding.
Okay.
And kind of shake it a little bit just so it evens out. And then when you get about an inch thick of pudding, then you can actually line that with bananas.
Okay.
So your chocolate pudding should now be covered with bananas, like that. And then you're gonna take your granola, and this is where, like I said, if you're going the dessert action, you could throw some Oreos on here. But you're gonna take a handful of granola and just sprinkle it on top. Adds a little crunch in there. This is really helpful for textures, especially for kids. If you have a kid that's really particular about textures and doesn't like really soft things, this will add the crunch in there so they'll be much more willing to eat it. And then once you get that layer, which looks kind of like this, once you get that done, we're just going to do it all again. So we'll top that with more pudding. Another inch thick. Looking good. Looking good. So yeah, AJ's doing it in a big bowl. So kind of like banana pudding style if you're going to a family reunion, which is completely fine. Like I said, I'm doing this just to kind of show you what
I made it more like a little family size.
Completely fine. If it's just going in your fridge and you're eating
you said
from
you add
So yeah, once you do that first layer,
another layer of chocolate on that one.
You got it. Add the next layer of chocolate, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Once you get that 1 inch of chocolate-ish, then you're gonna add your bananas.
Okay.
And then you're gonna add your granola. And so it'll look like this again. And you now, within 5 minutes, have a nice little snack for the afternoon.
Oh yeah. This is interesting. It looks good too.
Well, you know, you have to taste test it too and let me know.
There we go.
Awesome. Yes, awesome job. So that is exactly what you're trying for. This is what it looks like. And you have a snack. And like I said, if you wanted to change it up and you wanted to do true banana pudding and use the banana jello, or if you wanted to do vanilla with strawberries, you could do that. You can add Oreos, you can add chocolate chips, you can do a number of things to make this the way that you and your kids like it. All right, so now it's time to try it. Cheers.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good.
I could eat this all day. This is great.
I don't think you would allow me. You would allow me to eat this all day.
No, we would probably qualify that, but this is a great snack for you.
It's looked delicious, and I can't wait for everybody else to try some too.
Awesome. Well, for that's all we have to do today. So thank you so much for helping me out, AJ. And for more recipes, you can go to floridamilk.com.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, Mindy.